Today, Coaster fans, I will be telling you the parks that I will be visiting this summer, whether it's from June all the way until August. I will not be visiting any new parks for like after the time of August, but I will be visiting about 3 new parks that I have not been to at all. And they are great parks, so I cannot wait to share them with you. I will be heading back to one park this summer that I'm used to, and I've been to before, but it was a little bit ago, like a few years ago, I believe about 4 years ago. And I will also be heading to a park that I go to all the time. So let's start with Six Flags Magic Mountain. Now, I've been to this park in 2011, but I'm heading back this summer in June, late June, like right after school ends, sometime maybe like very last weekend of June. I'll go there for the weekend and I'll come back because there really isn't any reason to stay there longer than just a weekend or so. Although I live, of course, far away from California, it doesn't really matter, so I could just stay there for the weekend. But I am very excited to go back here because I will be able to ride Full Throttle, Lex Luthor Drop of Doom. However, I've already ridden Zumanjaro Drop of Doom, which is awesome, and a little bit of a taller and a little bit more intense experience, I'm pretty sure, still. But Lex Luthor Drop of Doom is, of course, shorter. The main highlight of this Six Flags Magic Mountain visit is Twisted Colossus. As everyone knows, Twisted Colossus will be opening as just recently announced, not even, I believe today actually, that Twisted Colossus, for those who haven't known, will be opening on May 23rd. So that's really good, and I'm really excited for that. Twisted Colossus, I predict, will probably be in my top 10, maybe even top 5 roller coasters I've ever ridden. I will be making a early edition for that, so look out, probably this week. But a later one will be coming out like sometime in August. Kings Island is another park that I have last minute decided that I will be heading to this summer. This is a great park, and I'm pretty excited to visit this park. I hear very nice things about this park. This park is definitely quality over quantity. Six Flags Magic Mountain, as everyone knows by now, is quantity over quality, but they do have some really good quality rides too. Kings Island has about 14 roller coasters, I believe, 14 or 15, but it's really good roller coasters. Diamondback, Banshee, the Beast, which is in the top 10 best wooden roller coasters out there. You have Firehawk, which I'm not that excited about. You have Vortex, not that excited about. And you have a pretty neat drop tower. Canada's Wonderland I will also be heading to this summer. Canada's Wonderland, of course, has Leviathan, Behemoth, which should probably be another really awesome hypercoaster. So as everyone knows, I will be riding well, I am going to be riding one more hypercoaster this year, but I will be riding 3 new hypercoasters this year, and 2 of them being B&M hypercoasters. I will show you the next one when I get to my next slide. However, Leviathan is going to be epic. It's a B&M Giga, as everyone knows. It came out 3 years ago. This is starting on, I think, like May 15th will be the 3rd year anniversary. Leviathan looks like an awesome ride. I'm very excited to ride it. This park is more quantity over quality too, but they do have some really good quality rides, such as the ones that are shown here, Leviathan and Behemoth. These are widely considered some of the best steel coasters out there and some of the best roller coasters out there. And finally, I saved the best park for last. However, the Canada's Wonderland, Kings Island, and Six Flags Magic Mountain are no like best to last order. I will be heading to, wait for it, Cedar Point, another last minute decision. Cedar Point I'll be heading to sometime in like late July, early August, probably like in early August, like about a month before school starts again. I'm not going to even discuss that because it makes me irk. But I'm so excited to head here. I've always wanted to head here for the past 4 years to Ohio to go to Cedar Point and Kings Island, but Cedar Point is obviously the more of a highlight. Of course, you have Magnum XL 200, the first ever hypercoaster, which looks amazing. I cannot wait for that. It's an airtime machine. However, I know that's going to have a bit of a rattle. However, I am prepared. Raptor, which is a very original and awesome and B&M invert, probably one of the best out there. Mean Streak, I just put up there. Gatekeeper, it will be my first winged coaster, Gatekeeper. Millennium Force, another Giga coaster that I'll be riding this year, so that's the extra bonus. And that's going to be some hell of a ride. Top Thrill Dragster, of course, Kingda Ka relation. But since Top Thrill Dragster has the lap bars, I probably will enjoy it somewhat more. And Maverick, which will probably be one of the most intense roller coasters I've ridden, probably in the top 5 or maybe even top 10. Or top 3, who knows. I don't really know much about Maverick's ride experience, but I do know it's an awesome ride. And it's one of my most favorites out there that I haven't ridden. But once I ride it, it could potentially be one of my most favorites that I have ridden. It's an amazing looking ride. Maverick and Millennium Force, I have a feeling that Maverick may win over Millennium Force, since Millennium Force is a bit like, it's a Giga Coaster, and it'll be one of my first experiences, one out of the two, because I'm also riding Leviathan. But Maverick just looks like an awesome ride, but just at this photo shown. I cannot wait to ride Maverick and Millennium Force and Magnum and Top Thrill Dragster, my first ever winged coaster, Gatekeeper. This will be one heck of a trip. I cannot wait to go. Like I said, this will be in early August. I will stay here for about 3 days, then I will head over. I will stay here for about 2 days actually, then I will head over to Kings Island for about a day. So I'll be here for probably about a whole weekend length too. But I'm very excited about it. I don't care if I ride all the roller coasters here. I'm just hoping to get on the maybe major 5. I will ride Rougarou. That looks pretty cool. I'm hoping to get on the top 3 though, like Millennium Force, Top Thrill Dragster, and Maverick. So that is Cedar Point's plan for this year. Just a reminder, I will be heading to Six Flags Great Adventure about 2 times over the course of the summer this year, and I will also be going for Fright Fest. So far, I made my trip to visit number 1 on April 10th, which was a pretty good visit, but it was a little bit damp out. I will be heading back again towards the end of May, so look forward to stuff on that. I may be able to get to go on El Diablo, which I'm not that excited about, but I'll still ride for, just the credit. But I will be heading here like 2 or 3 times over the course of the summer, in the course of July and August. Then I will be going back for Fright Fest sometime September and October. I don't know if I'll go for Holiday in the Park because, it's all cold then, and all the rides that I really like are going to probably be closed. So I don't know. That's just for the joy. But I will have updates on that as the time gets closer. And I don't really want to discuss that time because that time is not anywhere close to here. So those are the parks that I will be visiting this summer, and some parks that I will be going back to this summer a few times, such as the one that you're looking at now, Six Flags Great Adventure.